So in lacrosse, we have great bonds. Anybody who has a lacrosse stick is my friend, okay? Especially when it's your coach. A coach-player relationship is unbelievable. My coach was Mike Pressler at Duke, right, who's the Team USA coach. He's my best friend and mentor, okay? And Coach Dan over here played at Bucknell for this gentleman, right here, Sid Jamieson, and they're best friends, right? This is Dan's mentor. It means the world, and he taught him so much. Just like we're trying to impart a lot of knowledge about not only lacrosse, but life lessons. And that's what Coach Sid has done for a lot of people over the years. He's in the Hall of Fame, okay? You should Google him and you'll see how incredible his lacrosse resume. So it's really cool to have Coach Sid Jamieson here today. So let's give it up for Coach and have him say a few words.
Well, it's really a lot of fun to come out here and watch you guys playing so hard and doing what you're doing, okay? Because in reality, a lot of years ago, really, I was one of you. And I always tell guys like yourself when I talk that in reality, I am you, and you hopefully someday will be me in a certain sense, in terms of the kind of good things that the game of lacrosse provides for you. Okay, I've been a college coach for 40 years, had an unbelievable family of lacrosse players, which includes Dan and hundreds of other guys that I recruited or coached at a wonderful university out east for 40 years. Okay, so this game that you're playing, really in reality, while you think it's a game, in reality, what it is, it's a life experience for you that you're going to be able to carry with you, and the lessons that you learn here playing this game are going to be lifelong lessons that you will never, ever forget. The friendships that you develop with the guys here, not every one of you knows who the next guy next to you is, but in reality, you already have a bond because you're a lacrosse player. The game is really exploding everywhere. Houston, Texas, Nevada, Jacksonville, Florida, Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, this game is exploding. And I think part of the reason that the game is exploding is because it's a real old Indian game. And I am a Native American. Okay, and so in reality, what has happened, I think, is that you like playing this game because it's a tough game. Okay, it's a very skillful kind of a game, as you know, as you're learning. Okay, it's an opportunity for you to run up and down the field in an open space. In the old days, there could have been couple hundred native warriors playing this game on the field, in an open field, in the woods. Okay, so why were they doing that? They were doing that because they wanted to present themselves who they are. Who are you really as a person? Who are you really as a player? So when you're out here, you try to remember what this game really means and why you play. So what you're doing is you are telling everybody who's out here, who's over there in the cars, everybody who watches you in your next lacrosse event, everyone who watches you in your next practice. You're telling everybody who you are and who you want to be and where you're going in the future. That's what you're doing every single time that you step on this field. That's what you're doing. So if you can remember that, this is what's going to happen. You're not going to want to embarrass yourself. You're not going to want to embarrass your family. You're not going to want to embarrass your coaches. You're not going to want to embarrass the other guys that are out there playing this game as hard as you can play. You're not going to want to do that. Okay, so that is my lesson to you. Okay? So I am you, and you are me. So from now on, all of us, coaches and everybody here, we are all connected from now on. That means I'm going to honor you. That means I'm going to respect you. And I would hope that you would honor us as coaches and that you would respect us as coaches. It's a two-way street. This is an honorable game. So my last comment to you is, when you've played a tough game and you line up and you shake hands, can anybody tell me here why you shake hands at the end of the game? Can anybody tell me why you do that?
Tell the other team good job and for good sportsmanship.
Perfect. Good. Good job. Good sportsmanship. Okay? You know what, guys? If you didn't have an opponent playing, you yourself could never really find out who you are as a player without your opponent. And the harder and the tougher and the better that your opponent plays against you, that makes you take your game to another level. So you line up and you shake his hand and you tell him thank you very much, out of respect and out of the honor of the game, because that guy, your opponent, made you play a better game. That's why you shake his hand. All right, you got that? Okay, guys. Have a great day. Okay, thanks for
Coach Sid, guys. Colin, you got him. Let's go, guys. Go to your fields. Let's go. Let's go. One-on-ones.
Mouth guard,
Right?
black and white.
Whatever you want.
Black and white mouth guard. All right.